Test. Okay, I think we're on.
They should be picking up both of you.
Alrighty. Game. Transition. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the first SFU Esports Overwatch game of the semester. I'm your host, Adox, joined by Tempest.
Other host. This is my first stream.
Yep, first stream ever.
First stream, first game. Let's
Yep.
go.
We're going to see how they do. We got two new players compared to last semester, Cicada and Amari, a new tank and a new support, so we'll see how they do. Other switch-ups, Passione is now a DPS player, so we'll see how he does here. Looking at team comp, we got Cherry rocking Reinhardt, as he always does. Cicada looking like he's running with Ball. DPS-wise, we got Reaper and Junkrat, and then supports Moira and Mercy. Nothing too crazy.
Not going too dive. Some see him going like Winston and Ball.
Absolutely. So let's see how they do. First map looks like we're
Control map.
Yep, control map. Go ahead and follow Cherry in here. Cherry's starting off with that fire strike, getting in.
Reinhardt duel.
Yep, initiating the team fight. Not bad.
Causing some trouble for them.
Chieftain throwing his nades in there, trying to throw things up. Cherry keeping that shield up in the front of the line. Flipping back to Frost. We've got her. She's healing up Cherry, keeping him in fighting shape. Chieftain's continuing on with his damage. Let's go ahead and pan over to Cicada. Oh, absolutely, but they can play around that. Like Cicada's rocking his grapple around here, keeping everything off the point.
Spot for Ball to just call.
Definitely. Cornelius gets dropped by Chieftain.
Alright, her ult.
Yep, Passione looks like he's going to Wraith form around the point. Try and keep things moving. Amari dropping her Coalescence.
That one, it also keeps, in addition to doing a lot of damage, it's really good at keeping the other team off point.
Absolutely, Passione gets a pick off on Smithy. So, looks like Semi's going to kill Amari, and Passione gets another pick off on Failspin. Frost using her Valkyrie, getting up in the air there, keeping things moving. Chieftain run around with his ult, getting ready. Oh, looks like Cicada's dropping his ult as well. Comms takes down Chieftain. Cicada drops Comms in retaliation. Cicada taking down Semi as well, rolling around the point, keeping things moving. SU manages to cap first point. Looks like they're going to try and push up forward, create as much space as they can. Go ahead and hop on Cherry here at the top of the line.
Reinhardt, second team.
Yep, keeping that shield up, keeping the damage off his team. Trying to throw some fire strikes in there, build up his ult charge. Looks like he already does have a shatter up, so we'll see how he pulls that one off.
Who's doing on ults right now?
Ult-wise, we got Cherry, Chieftain, and Passione all with their ults. Frost and Amari kicking up. Oh, Chieftain rolling that ball. Nice picks, getting off Matt Comms and Failspin. Cicada taking down Smithy, rolling in with his ball, keeping things moving. Cicada and Frost both hanging out here. Amari also.
Going to be keeping them at bay. Be good.
Absolutely. Cherry's still hanging on to that shatter. I'm sure he's waiting for an opportune moment for that one.
They can get behind other Ryan's shield, I bet.
Looks like Passione's going to come in from the back, try and get a flank off. Smithy takes down Passione, and Chieftain takes down Failspin. Cherry drops Smithy. Looks like the opposing Zarya gets her grab in. Nope, team's already too broken up. Falling Zarya in, gets a pick off on Zarya and Sombra. Frost hanging out on the front, keeping things shadow, looking at ult. Frost has hers up, and next behind is Cicada at 95%, so I'm sure we'll see that one come out soon enough. Cicada in the back, keeping things moving. There, his ult comes up. Passione coming around on the front, keeping that damage going with his shotguns. Oh, posing the EMP grenade, although Failspin gets picked off. Semi picks down Passione. Cicada go ahead and dropping his ultimate there, trying to create space for those mines. Getting up on that Reinhardt, forcing him back.
Frost pulls out Valkyrie.
Yep, getting up in the air.
Support her team.
Absolutely, absolutely. Chieftain on his ult, getting bounced around a little bit. Matt Combs takes down Cherry. Frost trying to get the res off and gets it off. Smithy takes down Passione as well. Cicada back on that point, rolling around at the speed of sound.
Do we tire?
Chieftain dropping his tire. Let's go ahead and follow this one in, see if he gets any picks.
Get them off to that last percent.
Drops it in around. Manages to take down Cornelius and Failspin. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 99% in overtime. Should be a pretty handy pick for SFU, assuming they can win this team fight here. Looks like Coalescence coming in off of Moira. Chieftain's still down. Frost hanging out in the back, getting picking off Semi. Ari taking down Smithy as well. And that's going to be the first round for SFU.
Good first round.
Your desktop audio, yeah. Not the whole way, sorry. Like end of a green.
Like that. You got it.
A moment to enjoy some peace and
All right, so go ahead and see if they switch up their team comp anymore. I don't blame them for that. That was a pretty good round for them. I'm sure they want to keep the same thing moving. Definitely, definitely.
The coordination didn't get too spread out, didn't get too staggered.
Yeah, they're really working well, especially Cicada and Amari. I know it can be a little tough coming into a new team like this that already has bonds built up, but they seem to be fitting in well. Go ahead and hop up on Cicada as he rolls into this team fight.
Another nice good spot
Looks like he's going to try and launch some of them backwards, gets a nice disruption on the team. Go ahead and find Cherry up here. Looks like he switched over to Winston. Not a bad choice. Disrupt the team, keep things moving. Keep them stoked on the track. It could definitely be rough to get unsupported. Looks like Amari gets picked up by Walsh. Frost going in, trying to get that revive off. Gets taken down by Cornelius instead. Passione takes down Walsh. Cicada back on his spinning, takes down Smithy and Cornelius. Forcing them off the point, although Semi drops them. Passione warping out of there, trying to regroup with the rest of the team. Looks like he manages to. Definitely not a win that he wants to try and take on his own. I think he's going to race for him. He might be changing heroes. We'll have to see here. So he's going to switch into Ash. Not a bad choice. Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot off of Passione on his Ash, so I'm excited to see what he's going to bring out with that. Yep, handing it up to Cicada and Cherry here. That looks like they're going to push it on the team fight. Cherry leading in against that opposing Reinhardt. Cicada back on his ball, rolling around. Cicada keeping that shield up, getting in there with his hammer. Disrupting that Reaper, although he's going to race one out of there. Chieftain getting dropped by Walsh. Although Passione gets a pick off of Cornelius. Matt Combs gets taken down by both. Smithy gets taken down as well by Amari's ult. Definitely another 2-pick from SFU. Not a bad use and all at all. Frost healing. Passione takes down the opposing Mercy.
And they have the point again.
Yep. 2% to 44%.
Not a bad position at all.
Switch up on the corner.
He's gonna come around here.
Hold that shot.
Nothing bad, nothing to do it.
Tomorrow, through the window.
Yeah, definitely.
Give me
Looks like SQ's managing to play the line of sight well, keep from getting picked off.
Yeah.
Frost putting her damage beam on Passione, getting him some extra damage in. Go ahead and follow Cicada around. Looks like he's Yep, he falls off. Let's go ahead and let's go here. Frost at 100%, Chieftain also at 100%, Passione bringing up the rear 74%. Ooh, Chieftain, Cherry, Amari, and Passione all get picked off by the opposing team. That's going to be rough for them. Yeah, it looks like SQ is going to go ahead and regroup. Not a bad choice. Reinhardt's definitely a character for doing that.
Yeah, definitely. As long as you don't go too far.
Cicada's still rocking his ball. Looks like he's going to come around on the side and try and flank again. But Passione is here, working the middle, although I guess he's Yeah, he's probably going to come around to the side. Yep. Dodge that blast. Ooh, Cicada rolling in there. That's going to be big. Get some nice hits up there. So, yep, while Chieftain and Cherry get dropped, Patch going to take down Matt Combs as well. He already got his ult back up. Yep, Ash's Bomb got Coalescence and a Riptire all ready to go. Yep, Bob's doing what he does best, keeping space. Bob is a huge ult in this game. Having an extra body on the field can really make the difference in a lot of these team fights. Looks like Cicada's going to run down the Mercy, take her down. Pat's going to get dropped by Semi. All rolls back onto the point and drops his ult there. Not bad at all. Cornelius and Semi get taken down by Cicada and Cherry. It's overtime 99% to Bryant, but looks like SFU's going to try and keep them going. Manage to recap the point. Bryant is... Absolutely. Bryant is one of SFU's NEC rivals, so this is a very heated game for them. Go ahead and look at Chieftain. He's going to try and get some chip damage in with Junkrat. Definitely a good character for that. Can lob those balls over. Go ahead and look, and looks like they're just trying to keep space here, keep them off the point, try and hold time. And their ult's Coalescence is the only one that SFU has up, although Frost is at 76%. Go ahead and pop back over to Cherry over here, rolling up in the front with the hammer. Walsh takes out Chieftain and Cicada. Looks like Amari. Ooh, Cicada gets rezzed by Frost. Cherry manages to take down Matt Combs, and Amari drops fails, but SFU looks like they should be able to win this team fight. Yep, might be able to build that up. Ooh, looks like Daria grabs. Patriot takes down Smithy, Semi, and Cornelius. That's huge for SFU. 99%. This is rough. SFU should have this. Mercy's up in the top rafters, buying time for a team to come back. Ooh, Walsh gets taken down. Patriot takes down his Houston. Looks like that's going to be match 1 victory for SFU.
Great 2 rounds.
Yep.
Close to that second one.
A little close, but SFU cinched out in the end.
Good ults there.
Oh, play
Mine has some great ults in the second round.
Definitely, definitely. Really liking what SFU's bringing out this semester.
New players doing a lot.
Really good first match for the game, for the SFU Red Flash.
Walsh, which makes sense. They were going off. And Semi. They could close it.
Alrighty, and we're back with game 2 of the night. Looks like we're on Junkertown for this one.
Now are we on attack or defense first?
I'm not. Looks like SFU is defending first. So it'll be interesting to see what their team comp choice is.
An escort map, so.
Yeah, so they'll be pushing the payload up to from the back to the front of the map.
Trying to keep the other team from getting to the checkpoint.
We've definitely seen, from what I've seen of SFU, they're definitely like attacking more than defending. So we'll see how well they do at defense.
They play a lot more attack-oriented heroes. Which are, I think, more suited to attack.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yep.
Ball does have some good defensive abilities as well.
Yeah, definitely with the grapple and the spin, it works very well for Ball. Looks like Cicada is switching off to Zarya here for this one. Oh, maybe Winston? Back to Roadhog. Looks like they're going to run Zarya and Hog. That's not too bad here for defense. Zarya is a very strong tank. It's unorthodox, but I wouldn't say necessarily a bad choice.
No.
Passione starting with Ashe this time instead of switching in. Chieftain still on Junkrat. Frost switching over to Ana off of Mercy for Amari to take Mercy.
Ana's pretty good for defense, I think. You can hold places, sit back, and...
Go ahead and start on with Chieftain, who had switched back over to Reinhardt off of Zarya. Yes, it is. Thank you. Looks like the fight's going to start up. Not too bad. They let them have that. Just getting his bombs over there. Curious getting his slams in. Yep, looks like Bell's left the game. That seems bad. Yeah, looks like we're going to take a brief pause here off of the game. So we will be right back. Quick shout out to our new follows. We got Alex, we got the Perkle, we got Silent Enigma, SFU Cicada. Let's go. All right. Thank you all for following. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream tonight.
We're coming back. I guess that probably
I'm actually surprised that it's so positive instead of toxic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Go ahead, follow Cicada up here in this fight. His Hog, definitely a new choice from him considering he was on Ball for that entire last game. But I like seeing his Hog out here tonight. Oh, looks like he's gonna skirt around that point there, try and push back, create as much space as possible. Yep. Cicada and Chieftain both get dropped by Matt Common Wall. Cherry takes off Semi, rolling up there in the front, keeping that shield up, blocking space. Smithy takes down Amari. Ooh, Cornelius gets a res off, brings Semi back up into the fray. Ooh, Passione blast Walsh off the side.
Walsh lost to Bob too.
Yep, Chieftain rolling up here, trying to create some space. I guess.
Had a good high ground.
Yeah, getting ready to drop down.
I mean, Junkrat functions well on high ground.
Passionate coming up from the side here, trying to get back after a die. Oh, looks like we're contesting here. Cherry rolling up onto the point, keeping things moving with that hammer and shield. Find space for his whole team to come up here to try and contest as best they can. Gets the picks off. Yep, Matt Combs, Walsh, and Failspin all get dropped. Cherry going in with that hammer, popping off. Yep, SG definitely wins that team fight pretty handily, creates space. Just got a hold here. We got about a minute and a half left this match. Running down a wall. Oh, he gets picked off by Cicada, dragged in. Definitely a nice stagger for SFU. Passionate takes down Walsh. Chieftain throwing his nades and creating damage, doing what he does best. Frost hanging out in the back, keeping the team in fighting shape. Looking at ults real quick, Cherry and Chieftain both have ults up. Next close is Cicada at 89%. Looks like, yep, coming in from the left side. Oh, Chieftain dropping his fire in. Rolling up in the side, managing to pick off Cornelius. Not a bad early pick in a fight, taking down a healer is always useful. Ooh, opposing Monkey coming in, creating space for the opposing team, for Bryant. Looks like they're going to come in. Oh, entire team rolling in. Alright, looks like a kid's rolling up. Cicada looks like he's gonna go ahead and heal you up. Passionate taking off his pick. Matcom's getting dropped by Cicada. Amari up on top of the Valk. It looks like he's Valk hanging up in the air. Ooh, Monkey coming in on the side. Nanoed Monkey. Yep, Salesman gets dropped. Amari gets res his Chieftain. Passionate gets killed by Walsh. Yep, Cornelius getting dropped. Cross in the back, keeping things moving. Oh, another Monkey ult coming in. Dropping down in the back. Yeah, definitely drags it out. Yeah, Matt Cons and Semi getting dropped. Chieftain and Cicada. Walsh getting dropped by Cicada as well. And looks like that's going to be a nice round one for SFU.
Force did a really good job that round of keeping them alive for all this tough ult.
Definitely, definitely. It's a hard round. That was hard round one, but they pulled it out in the end.
Good picks by tanks and damage as well.
Definitely, definitely. Cicada definitely using those hooks to his advantage there.
Now SFU will be on attack.
Yep. Definitely something that they like doing a lot more. I've seen a lot of good attack rounds out of them in my time here.
They just need to get one checkpoint to beating the other team.
Yep.
For this game.
It's something that they're definitely capable of doing here. Looks like Cicada is going back to his wrecking ball here on the attack.
His wrecking ball habit?
Yep. Not a bad habit to have.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Let's go ahead.
He's good at creating space for the team when he plays wrecking ball.
Cherry Garrett's an interesting pick. He's last semester I know he did a lot of just Reinhardt, so it's nice to see someone else coming out from here with his Winston.
Yeah, Winston is question.
Bro, I love his voice.
Yeah. Reinhardt's definitely a more slow and push type character, and Winston's jumping into those back lines. Yep. Coming out to the match, Chieftain's going to hand out up top before leaping down to the fray. Cherry and Cicada rolling up on the left side.
Got 3 on Taylor.
Yep, keep things moving. SQ rolling up. Go ahead and find out Pastor and see what he's doing here. Looks like he's coming around for the left side. Ooh, nice. Throws that dynamite and Matt Comp gets taken down. Walsh drops Chieftain. Amari rolling up to the front. Flying around to the side, trying to heal. Passionate drops Walsh's again. Passionate launching himself up in the air with that coach gun, creating as much space for himself to run around. Cherry getting dropped by Smithy. Kid out in the open gets dropped by Semi as well. It's really a team killer if we get separated like that.
Yeah, they're a bit staggered right now.
Passionate gets dropped by Semi. Frost unable, unfortunately, to keep her teammates running.
Well, as much support can do sometimes.
Like a Cherry there. Yep. Kato rolling up on the top. Gonna go ahead and dive down, loop around. Up into pile drive, takes down walls, getting a ton of space. Gets slept, but gets hit, gets back up. Cornelius rides walls. Ooh, 3 picks off from Brian. Nice. Smithy, Matcom, and Semi all drop walls, takes down Cherry. Cicada creating tons of space for Team Hang out on that payload, rolling around. Fortunately dropped by walls. Unfortunately, Amari rolling up into the sky with her Valkyrie on deck.
Looks like she was trying there for the other support.
Oh, and she does get it off. She is able to bring Frost back into the fight. Definitely, definitely. Looks like Frost is hanging out here, keeping the team up, as always. Shooting Cherry, giving them some kills. Up Chieftain over on the side there, follow her and gets dropped by Walsh. Cicada's still rolling up onto the front, dodging that fire strike, rolling around. Cherry using his ult, getting in there, creating as much space as possible. That's not bad at all. Frost getting dropped by Semi. Cherry getting back, getting some heals, getting back to the line. Semi drops Frost and Amari. Smithy gets taken out by Cherry. She looks like Chieftain switched over to Tracer. Cherry drops Smithy. Passione has his ult up. Next up is going to be probably Cicada at 49%. Yeah. Cherry gonna leap in back onto that payload. Gets dived by. Taken down. Opposing Ryan moving up on the front, getting his Tesla cannon in there. Ooh, yeah, breaks the shield, but hopefully by that point in time, Chieftain's gonna blink out of there, take down Cornelius. Passione gets his own Bob. Mari reses Passione. Walsh takes down Passione again. Walsh takes down Passione's balls. Chieftain gets left and taken out by Walsh. Smithy gets dropped by Cherry. He's diving in. Ooh, Walsh gets dropped by Frog. Ooh, a death blocking from Reaper's definitely going to cause them trouble. Looks like Cicada's able to dodge around, drop his mines, take Reaper out. All you gotta do is get to that point and they take this. Cornelius gets dropped, and unless they can touch, looks like he's going to come in and touch, and that's going to be match 2 for us. Thank you very much.
Great attack round for them.
Yeah. Definitely pushing that,
Play of the game.
Okay, Evan.
Nice play of the game here from Passione. Getting some nice picks off here with his gun. Ooh, I see what he's doing. Yeah. Mercy gets the res off, but Cornelius, he does take down the support. All right, and we'll be right back for game 3.
I'm ready this time.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, SFU defending on Volskaya Industries' 2-point capture.
Won the first 2 games. Let's see if they can take the third.
Yep, be a nice 3-0 sweep for them. Not a bad way to start the season at all.
No, it'd be a good portent of things to come, I think.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I think they definitely have it in them. Volskaya's not a bad map to work around.
It's a better map for defense, I think.
There's a lot of choke points that can either be really good or really bad.
Look at their comp.
I'm gonna mute real quick. All right, team comp wise, looks like Amari's switching over to Baptiste.
Imagine the worst
Sorry, Ryan.
Keeps it up here on the front, coming around. Frost up here with her damaging beam. Blue beam for Mercy, important to note. Blue beam damage, yellow beam healing.
Attackers incoming.
Go ahead and follow Cherry up here at the front of the map.
Here we go. Hopefully they can keep this chokehold.
Yeah, this is the first big chokehold of the map. It's definitely hard to play around if you don't know how to play around it, but SFU, they've done this map a lot, so I'm definitely excited to see them here. Chieftain,
They're dense.
rather than their loss. Chieftain getting his picks in with their Passion taking out Wall. Nice first pick of the fight. Takeda with his Zarya getting his beams and bubbles in there. Matt Comp's getting a res off, bringing Walls back into the fight. Ooh, Ryan getting trapped, taken down by Cherry. Yep, Failspin gets taken down. Cherry diving in with that charge. Ooh, grabbed her. Cornelius getting taken down by Takeda. Mercy getting dropped by Amari.
Pretty good first fight.
Yep, easy team fight. 3 minutes left.
The other team probably regrouping.
Yep. Might be rethinking a little bit at what they want to do.
Yeah.
Takeda there on the side. Looks like they're re-engaging. Yep, trying to build that energy up for his bubbles and his damage. Yep. Ooh, Ryan diving in, getting taken down. Ooh, Passion getting rezzed by, not quick enough. Frost getting dropped by Semi. Amari healing as best she can, keep things moving. Chieftain taking out Failspin. Takeda getting dropped by Smithy. Amari getting dropped by Smithy. Cherry getting picked off. Cherry getting dropped. Chieftain getting dropped. And looks like, I think SFU's. Yep, looks like SFU's going to lose first point here.
They can regroup on second point. Hopefully they can still get it in after this.
Nothing wrong with letting that first point go. It's definitely easier on the second point to defend with that spawn advantage.
I'll tire to start. I'll be off.
Looks like
Scott, I was the first choke. Second is better.
yeah,
More played
it's so narrow here. You can really hold for a while.
Especially if you get up to 5 points in front.
Kid's throwing his lobs down the middle. Frost following Mario around. Chief to getting picked up by Walls. Actually gonna get dropped by Tony. Nice shatter from Cherry, diving in there. Frost healing up her team, keeping his movement. Cherry spinning around Bob, weave in the zone. Takeda dropping Smithy. It's a huge shatter from Cherry.
It was great team fight there. Shatter really turned everything in motion.
Definitely, they coordinated that very well. Looks like Chieftain's got his tire up. Amari and Frost as well. Oh.
We get to the next fight.
4 minutes left in the match here.
You can just keep him off.
Looks like Frost's gonna keep her damaging beam on Passione, getting him the extra punch that he needs. Ooh, throwing his firebomb down the middle. Go ahead and forward. Yep. Cherry here holding up the front as the opposing team starts moving in. Amplification matrix coming out from Amari, keeping him in play. Ooh, although he does get a fire strike through there, taking out Wall. Smithy drops Cherry and Takeda. Chieftain throwing his damage, and Frost getting a res off on Cherry, bringing him right back into the fray. Definitely, best bang for your buck in my opinion. Chieftain getting a pick off, Smithy drops from his tire, Semi drops Passion low, Bob manages to take down Cornelius.
Bob managed to take out him too.
Ooh, Cornelius and Matt comes fails for a drop by Cherry. Cherry charging back onto the point.
Good team fight.
Yep, got another shatter ready to go.
Maybe one over.
They're back down to just having one.
Third shatter, as you saw earlier.
Yep.
There.
Cherry definitely very good at managing the economy on his shatters, using them when they can be most effective and building another one up super quickly with their fire strikes.
Definitely not proud of those fire strikes.
Oh, opposing Ash coming in from the top left. Amari's amp field getting taken out by Semi. Takeda lobbing his shots down the middle as always, keeping some damage on the opposing team, throwing his bubbles out. Cherry up on the front, getting some damage in on Ryan. Ryan kind of launching him back. Semi drop. Smithy gets dropped by Cicada. Cicada going in. Yep. Smithy gets dropped. Yep. Ooh, Passionari gets dropped by Felspin. Amari scaling up her team, keeps things moving. Follow Cherry is still holding on to that always opportune moment. Tom's getting taken down by Cicada. Cherry charging in. Creates a little bit of space, but doesn't manage to grab anyone. Keeping his shield up, blocking off. Yeah. Yeah, he's really hoping for something there, but not quite. Yeah, definitely forced them back as they had to reposition. Cherry keeping that shield up, keeping hanging out in the back, repositioning himself with that concussive mind.
Really great mobility.
Yeah, definitely not something you would expect from a DPS character if you didn't know how Overwatch works, but Junkrat's really good at remobilizing himself with those minds. He can fly across the map in the right hand. Cherry getting another nice shatter, taking down both supports. Semi getting dropped by Passione before Smithy takes him out. Chieftain drops Smithy. Cherry moving up into the front, keeping that shield up, forcing them back. It's like we've got less than a minute and a half left in the match. Charging manages to grab Ash and take her into the wall before picking up that health pack. Throwing his fire strike downwind. Chieftain taunting on the opposing team. He's very confident. Cicada hanging out up front. Looks like his grab is up. I'm sure he'll be waiting for an opportune time to use that. Chieftain, Cherry, and Cicada. Keeping his beam up in there. Go ahead and follow Frost around for a little bit. Dealing some damage. Up, going in for a res. Gets the res off. Bring Passione back in the fight. There's that grab. We want to grab our combo. Tons of picks. Taking down Bob. Directly telling no to Bob. Semi recalling getting taken out by Cherry. Sometimes you gotta. Less than 20 seconds left in the match. I don't know if Riot will be able to pull something out here. I definitely think they'll contest. They've got a lot of mobile heroes. Looks like they switched over to a Doomsday. Definitely looking for that contest. Yep, diving in. Chieftain dropping him. Chieftain throwing his mine and getting his damage in. Hanging on to that point. Opposing more. Oh, it's now or never. Overtime. It's time to use him if you got him, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, we can see that Cherry just dropped his shatter, taking in, getting some picks off and taking an easy round one for SFU.
Yep, Brian only got the first point and no percentage on the second point.
Definitely.
0 to 1. Switching sides.
No capture progress on that second point. We love to see it.
Great job for SFU.
Yep.
See how they do on attack. As I said before, this is a really good map for defense.
Yep.
But SFU is also pretty good at attack.
SFU loves their attack.
They love to attack.
You can see that in all of their DPS choices. They're good at playing defense, but when they're on attack, they're on attack. Let's go ahead and see what their team comp is for the second round here. Passione switched over to Reaper. I love seeing Passione's Reaper out here. It's very good at flanking, taking his picks. Frost back over on Anna. Another very interesting choice here.
Bit of an interesting choice for attack, but
I've seen her play on attack. She gets good sleep darts in, and that's really what she needs.
definitely.
Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, Cherry is actually playing with an Xbox controller, and he's still dominating.
Wonderful fun fact, Adolf.
So keep that in mind. If you're unfamiliar with Overwatch, we are playing on PCs. It's a bit different. I'll go ahead and say it. It's more difficult playing with the controller, in my opinion.
You don't have quite as much control.
Nope, Cherry does not care. He's got those hammers, swings he's going in. He knows what to do. He's ready to do it. Early pickoff, Patrione getting his mercy. I just honestly want to follow Patrione this whole game and see what he does. Getting taken down by Wall. What he did. Cicada getting a pick off, Failspin getting down, Ryan getting taken down. Cicada really carrying things up here in the front. Getting that beam in there. Cornelius getting taken down by Cherry. Reaper using his race form, trying to reposition, get back to the rest of his team. Yep, he's getting purpled by Frost, keeping him from getting any healing. Chieftain punching him down. Finally taking him out, and Cicada.
Giving him a little bit of trouble, hanging on.
Not a bad stagger though. Round 1 taken. We got about 6 minutes left in the match here. SU going into point 2.
Yep.
Yep.
You need that time with both guys second point off.
Yep. No. Cherry's got his shadow. Looks like he's gonna go up the elevator. We definitely see him do this before. Pushing Reaper back off the point. He might jump down behind. Oh, or just right back in the front. Not a bad. There it goes. Oh, it's blocked by the opposing Reaper. That's rough. Getting picked off by Walsh.
Opposing Reaper.
Failspin get picked off, although Chieftain and Cicada get dropped. Amari in the back.
Drops him back a little bit.
Yep, Frost taking her sniper to her own team, keeping them up in tip-top shape.
Hoping is healing the team and hurting the others. That's what we're
Top right.
Yep. Nice fire strike. Ryan v. Ryan. Easy setup. Go ahead and find Patrione here. Looks like he's on the flank. Yeah, on the left side of the map. Although he was spotted. Yep. He's got a lot of good mobility moves, but if he gets spotted like that, he's really got no choice but to go back. Yep, takes off Chieftain. Cicada getting dropped by Reaper. Patrione hitting out in the front. Cherry taking out Walsh. Yep. Looks like Cherry's gonna try and take down Honzo. Picks him off. Yep, rolling up on that ladder.
Pretty alone right now.
Yeah, he's playing forward. Interesting choice from him. Looks like that Patrione is behind him there. Frost behind him, keeping him feel. He gets a bubble off from Zarya. Willing to bet we'll see. Yeah, 4 ults up here. Frost definitely could stand to nano him. I don't know if we'll see her do that. Yup, there it goes. Chieftain drops. Ooh, pinned by the opposing Ryan Dragoff. Chieftain gets 2 picks off with his hammer, taking out Cornelius and fail spin. Cherry's got a shatter. Smithy gets taken down by Patrione. Semi takes down Frost. Chieftain throwing his concussion. Fine. Oh, grab off of Zarya. Tons of damage in there. Patrione and Cherry doing work while taking out Patrione. Cherry dropping Walsh to the revenge. Oh, 2 bubbles. Frost trying to wake her way back up to the front. Yep, all they gotta do is cap that first tick, and with 3.5 minutes left, I definitely think we can see that from SFU here.
That's all I need.
Cicada looking like he's switching back over on the Roadhog.
So that's 2 ults to work with in this next fight.
Yep. Amplification Matrix and Death Blossom. Death Blossom, we'll have to see how Patrione uses it. He's got a couple options. He can flank and try and interrupt, or he can just use it right out in the front.
He can get to the back line. Get that Hanzo.
Ooh, grab Hanzo. Taking him down. Yep, SU rolling in. Patrione, there he goes with Death Blossom. Takes down Matcom and Cornelius, creating tons of space between Reaper v Reaper, and that's going to be game 3 for SFU, an easy 3-0. Great opener to the season. And we'll go ahead and see what the play of the game here is. Oh, and from Chieftain as Junkrat. Lots of good Riptires that game.
I had good Riptires in the first game as well.
Definitely. Yep, throw it in right on top, getting those 3 picks. Love to see those alt combos. Yup. Doing what he does best. All right.
Yeah, get that second screen that comes up. Great job.
Great 3-0 here from SFU. Awesome start to the season.
They already started, never mind.
All right, well, hope you all have a fantastic night. I'm your host, Adox.
And your other host, Tempest.
Until next time, take it easy.